So what we have here is a full function machining center high-speed CNC controller by LNC. LNC is the leading numerical control manufacturer in the world, based in Taiwan, and they have provided us with a very nice solution to a simple machine, vertical knee mill. So you'll notice first off that you have your standard position mode, program mode, offsets, cam, graphics, diagnostics, soft PLC, and parameters menus. These on the top are your main menus. The screen with soft buttons for absolute mode, relative mode, machine coordinates, handle measurements, quit. All these functions will be explained at setup time and training, which is included in every purchase of a Millmax CNC machine. So what we can first talk about is our handy MPG hand wheel, which has a nice magnet on it, so you can stick it on there, and we can discuss things like jogging, if you're in MPG mode, you can basically operate the machine like a manual machine with the hand wheel. You can switch to X, Y, and operate each axis by itself individually with some speed rate overrides, all the standard features you would find in a higher end machining center. So the one nice function that we offer with the LNC controller, which is standard, is called the MPG dry run mode, which is accessed through the soft PLC function as MPG dry run. So you can turn that on and off, just toggle it on and off as you like. And what that lets you do is step through programs. It's a feature that I'll discuss in a minute. First thing is just to see that there's position screen where you can see all your DRO type coordinates. Program screen where you can see the actual program loading in memory right now. Your offset screen where you can enter up to 99 tool offsets. You can also set your working coordinates on the screen. The cam menu, which allows you to import DXF files, open different projects, and do 2D DXF files or 2D graphics right on the fly, and then save, post, and run. Created, and you can see graphically the representation of the project you just came up with. And you can do this on the fly, very simple. And that's quite a large program, as you can see, once you're done with it. Another way to do your programs are with the directory manager, and that's where your programs are basically stored. And here's an example that you can open a file of program 73, which is basically a rigid tapping routine. And what you would do now is, after you see that the graphic representation looks correct, you hit MPG dry run mode, and you can go to the graphics again, into memory mode, hit cycle start, and of course we're going to have an alarm because I have not zeroed the axes. So let's do that. We'll reset out of that function, go to 0 return, and hit cycle start, and the machine does its homing routine. All the axes are homed, so then we can go back to edit mode, check that program again. Soft PLC, MPG dry run mode, or actually turning it off. Let me turn it back on. Go to my graphics, memory mode, cycle start. Spindle is turning. MPG hand wheel. You can see that as I turn the hand wheel, I'm running through the program. I can even see it graphically represented. Once I'm satisfied that my G59 coordinate is correct, or actually in this case it is, yeah, G59 I believe, then I can go and switch off MPG dry run mode, and we have an automatic program running, which I can still see graphically. Looks like a rigid tapping cycle. I can see the G code being stepped through on the graphics screen as well. I have my work light. I have my coolant pump. You can import DXF files. There's RS-232 MDI, not MDI, direct and CDNC, and there is DXF file import capabilities. There's Ethernet port. There's your RS-232 and Ethernet ports right here. So you can connect up to the PC and directly send RS-232 G-code commands. That spindle is a lot different than your standard knee mill spindles. So NT30 on this case, there's R8 available and NT40 available. You can adjust the graphics on the screen in terms of the view angles and zoom in, zoom out kind of features.